Mr. Schlinks, who wrote the book, The Vorleser, is a very skilled novelist, and he looks after the beats of the narrative very well about what's going to happen and what the intrigue is, what the mystery of the story is. Thematically, of course, it's a very complicated issue. And I think that it wasn't the narrative beats that were the challenge, much more the thematic beats, which we spent a lot of time arguing with Bernhard, arguing amongst ourselves, and arguing amongst different groups that we knew the film would be controversial for. Well, it's a very distressing story for obvious reasons. It's a very big story. It's a great story about post-war Germany, and it's a complicated story about Germany. I've been fascinated with Germany for a long time, particularly post-war Germany. It was great to make the film in Germany, and it's great to be back here in Germany at the European Film Awards. And I do feel it's a European film. It's a complicated film. I hope it's ambiguous nature. It's something that people find intrigued by, and some people will find difficult. But in that sense, I think it's a very European film, so I'm very happy that we're here.
I feel very honored to be nominated in the category Best Actor, of course, with these wonderful actors and really amazing performances they have given, and first of all, I couldn't believe I'm in the same category, but and you know, I haven't been nominated in a lot of categories before that, so I feel of course very honored because I'm nominated anyway, and then it's the European Film Award, which is a big thing, and you know, they've been very great films, and I love the variety of the films. They're so different. I was practicing my speech if I would win, of course, because if I would win, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't like to have not a speech. So I was, and all my speech was about her because she was so great and supportive and really, really, you know, collaborative and helpful, and you know, all her support really helped me a lot.
We changed the end in the film to the book. We changed a few things. We tried, and we wanted to be as true to Mr. Schlinks' novel as we could, but we also needed, for our own satisfaction, to change certain things. One of which is we needed to find an equivalence in the film to what happens in the book, where he starts to write. And so the idea of telling the story for the first time, we chose to find a way in which he tells his daughter. It was just a technique or conceit, if you like, to find a release for the character to finally speak, which in the book had been about writing, and we didn't want to have a man writing a novel in the film.
Excellent. Okay.